Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by and welcome to the 5,000 subscribers giveaway actual draw. So let's get the spreadsheet up. Let's get organised here. That'll be the day. Okay, what I've done is I've literally copied and pasted the channel names of everybody who has actually entered. So over on the right hand side, you're not going to be able to read this, so I'll read out the headings. On the right hand side is the rest of the world. We have 7 entries, so a 7 to 1 chance of winning, you guys. Australia, 10 entries. Canada, 17 entries. European Union, quite a lot, 52 entries. And the good old US of A, right down the bottom of the page, 93 entries. So obviously 93 to 1 chance, you guys. Sorry, it's just how it goes. Yeah, so I've checked that there's no duplicates. I've made sure I've got everybody in there. I've done the best I can. If there's a mistake at this stage of the game, it'll just have to be tough. Now what the idea is I'll use a random number generator to pick the category winner, but I want a first reserve and a second reserve as backup because of the slight complications in actually dealing with the winner, i.e. the winner needs to get in touch with me with some details of a nursery that I can get a voucher organised in so that they can effectively claim their prize. Yeah, so like I said before, you've got to do a bit of work. If that all goes wrong and the winner can't get it organised or whatever, after an amount of time I will move to the first reserve and they get a go. And then if that fails, I'll move to the second reserve. If it still fails, the prize won't be claimed. Simple as that. I can only do so much because the time's going to tick on. I'm going to do the draw tonight. Some people entered today, believe it or not, so almost missed the deadline, which might mean they don't get to watch very often. So after I pick the winners, I'll allow a week. So if I haven't had any contact by next Sunday, yeah, then I will move to the first reserve, let them know, get in touch, and we'll move on from there. I've got category colours here, so when the number generator generates the winner, I'll highlight the number in red, yeah, and read the name out. And then I'll draw the second and the third, well, first reserve, second reserve, and mark those names in colour as well. And again, say them out loud, because I doubt if you'll be able to read them. Then I'll move on to the second category, etc., until it's all done. So let's go and find a generally accepted, viable number generator, which is... I think that's what it's called. Apart from the fact I can't spell. Right, there we go. That's better. Now what do we want then? True number service. Integer generator. That sounds like the right thing, doesn't it? Posh name for numbers. No, that's not what I want. What I want is... I'm sure last time I came on here I just went on it and there it was and it sort of worked. That's the one I want. Oh God, no worry. Right, back to the spreadsheet. United States of America, that category has 93 entries, yeah? So I need a number between 1 and 93. So we put in 1 at the top, 93 at the bottom, click generate, and the winner is number 31. And number 31 is, goodness me, not somebody I know, DeAnn McDermott. Okay, so we'll just colour that in red, so as I don't forget the numbers and I don't have to do any typing. Okay, I'll now draw the first reserve for that category. So I just need to generate a new number, 41 this time. So down to number 41, the first reserve is Donald Dinsmore. Another name I don't know, so we'll colour that in bright blue. And now we'll get the second reserve up, so I need to generate yet another number. And that's number 11. Number 11 is Suzette's Orchids and Things. Now that one I do know. Okay, so we'll colour that one in green. That's so as I don't forget. Not turquoise, green. Come on, get a grip. Right, so that's category 1. The winner is DeAnn McDermott. Okay, now we move on to category 2. There are 52 entries. So we need to come back here and change 93 to 52 and generate a number. And the winner is number 47, which is Bonnie Sue Kimball. So that's the winner in category 2. Colour that one in red. Gotcha. Now we go back and find our first reserve. Generate 33. And 33 is Paul Saunders. Colour that one in pretty blue. And now we go back and get the second reserve. Generate 28. And 28 is Astrid Stiffs. There's a I hope that's a silent J in the middle. If not, apologies. We colour that one in green. Okay, so that's that category done. Now we move on to Canada. We're down to a 17 to 1 chance now. So we need a number between 1 and 17 this time. Not 117, Plonker. 17, excuse my French. God, I really can't type tonight, can I? Between 1 and 17, generate. And the winner is number 15. And number 15 is Anne Broder. Or Broder it could be, but whatever. So we'll colour that one in red. That's the winner for Canada section. First reserve will be number 13 this time, which is Judith Sarchocolus, I think that is, or Sarrococ. Oh, I can't say it. Judith Sarrochilus. That sounds like an orchid name to me. I'm going to have a glass of wine. And who said another one? Cheeky. Okay, so that's our first reserve, pretty blue. And we're going to get our second reserve, generate, and that is number 6. And number 6 is Made Thought. Frequent commenter. Pretty green. Right, on to Australia. We now are down to a 10 to 1 chance of winning. We're nearly rolling a dice here. So a number between 1 and 10. Let's get the typing right this time. Generate. And the winner is number 6. Number 6 is Lynn Brooks. Yay! Well done, Lynn. The old China. Right. Pretty red. There we go. And the first reserve will be number 10, which is Tragic Gamer. Doesn't sound like an orchid channel. Pretty blue. And the second reserve is number 4. And number 4 is DeAnn McDermott, I think that says. Pretty green. Oh, sorry, I've just read that out wrong. I can't. It's because I can't see very well. It was number 4, and it's Chris Bickley. That needs to be pretty green. So I'm just in the wrong column. Panic not. You know I don't do panic, so we better unfill that. Apologies. I'll get it right all the time. Right, So winner in Australia, Tragic Gamer, sorry, Lynn Brooks, first reserve Tragic Gamer, and second reserve Chris Bickley. Let's see if we can do the last one right. That wasn't bad, I got 3 right on the trot, without a mistake. Right, rest of the world, 7 to 1 chance now. So we need a number between 1 and 7. And the winner is number 5. And number 5 in the rest of the world is Margaret Boon. So pretty red there. Jolly good. And first reserve for the rest of the world will be... Oh, you can't do that. So it's done number 5 again, so I will have to press the button. Well, it's random. I could get number 5 again, and again. Let's try again. Number 7. Because there's so few numbers, the random generator is far more likely to hit the same one. That is maths, that's sensible maths. And I don't think there's a setting to say don't give me the same number twice. So number 7 will be the first reserve, which is Annabelle Lim. So pretty blue one for there. And the second reserve for the rest of the world will be number 5 again. Do you know, that's 3 5s. It's only like rolling a dice. The chances of getting 3 6s on the trot are slim, but still possible. Number 3, at last. And that is Vincent Cheng. And that needs to be pretty green. Okay, so that's finished messing about with the random number generator. Okay, so I'll go back over the winners once more, and I will also write them out in the words in the description of this video when it posts. So everything will be itemised in the description with clear instructions as to what the winners need to do. Because it is basically now over to you. So if you don't get in touch with me, you'll lose your prize, basically. I'll move on to number, first reserve and all that sort of stuff. So I did say you'd have to do a bit of work. So the winner in the United States is DeAnn McDermott. The winner for the European Union is Sue Kimball. The winner for Canada is Broder, or Broder, however you say it. Australia, Lynn Brooks. And rest of the world, Margaret Boon. So those are the 5 winners, each receiving UK value £25, whatever that converts to in the currency of wherever your nursery is going to be. And that's the bit you need to do. Okay. Right, that's that bit done. Now I'll get this loaded, then I might be able to go to bed. It's getting late. And yes, I'll expect people to get back with me before next Sunday. Otherwise, next Sunday comes round and I'll move on to first reserves should the winners not have contacted me. So find out which orchid nursery you'd like to use. Make sure they can work with a voucher. Yeah? Unless you're going to go there and collect something, make sure they do online and make sure they can post to where you live. That's your bit. And then once you let me know all that and it's all okay, I'll organise the voucher and let you know the voucher code. If they do online, if not, they'll have to post it to you. But I'd rather have an online voucher code that I can organise, let you know what it is, and then you can choose to spend it however you will. Add stuff to it, whatever. Okay, right. Thanks for that. And as I said, I must admit I haven't had a random number generator come up with the same number 3 times in such a short space. But when you're only working between 1 and 7, that is almost like rolling a dice. And we all know, when we're playing Monopoly or something, it does happen. So that's the draw done. And luckily, the next logical point, I'm sure you're all taking a breath thinking it's 6,000. No, it isn't. It's 10. This is the tradition. You do 1, you do 5, and then you do 10. And I suspect I'm quite a long way from that, so I haven't got to worry about another draw for some time. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. That's the actual draw done. And yeah, get back to me as soon as you can so that I can get in touch with the nursery and organise the voucher code, and then you can claim your prize. And if, I mean, I know at least, let me think. Well, there's definitely at least one winner that does videos. So I'll expect to see a video, Lynn, won't I? And if any of the other winners actually are doing YouTube videos rather than just watching, then it'd be nice to see a video of what you spent your money on, you know, unboxing video or something like that might be nice. Okay, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping by.